know for like the last 3 weeks you guys have seen me. I've pretty much been on a weird Disney binge, marathon, whatever, uplink, whatever. I really don't give a shit.
Yes,
But there...
Robin Hood with the foxes. Yes, I remember.
I'm sorry. It makes me happy. I'm sorry. I used to watch that movie as a kid.
Yeah, me
like
too.
Robin
Like
Hood and Little
20
Johnny
years
walking
ago.
through the forest, hoodalada, golly, what a day. And then they get shot at by fucking
20
evil
years
wolves
ago
and
made me happy too.
other
but-
shit. I just like it.
Another like 3 when my daughter's old enough, I'll probably watch it again. But so, what's your point of Robin Hood on Disney? If you have a point.
Oh, there's nothing about Robin Hood. I just like Robin Hood. It's a good movie. And then he's all like, yeah, I'm totally a fox and I'm sly as all shit. And then Maid Marian's like, oh, I'm also a fox. And you're totally boss ass as hell, Robin Hood. And he's like, yeah, now we're going to have fox babies. And then he totally bangs her. And then Little John is there and he like hits some guy in the head with a stick or something. I don't know.
I think we were getting at a metaphor.
Oh, and also
and
like,
then it got sidetracked. I thought he had a point, and then there was no point.
No. I just like the movie.
So you don't care whatsoever about it.
Robin Hood, I really have nothing wrong with the movie Robin Hood, where they're all foxes.
It doesn't
and
necessarily mean there's something
It's good.
wrong. Just
No, I haven't noticed much. Of course, I just enjoyed the movie too much. I probably wasn't trying to destroy it.
or you stoned.
No, I wasn't even drunk.
So wait. You were sober and watched the animated version of Robin Hood.
Yeah.
That's just hilarious, man.
Whatever, it's a good movie. Go fuck yourself. One thing I did notice that really does actually bother me is I went to school for wildlife ecology, research management,
And now you're watching Disney movies.
that, and I was watching The Little Mermaid not too long ago with my little nephew. And you have King Triton, who's a manfish.
Yes.
And then you have, it's actually his sister in all the stories, is Ursula, the lady octopus.
Wait. How is it his sister? I don't remember this part.
I don't remember either. I really have a problem with think of their parents, because one of them would have had to been like a human, and then the other would have been like a fish-topus. This is like weird hentai shit, because like, oh, no, I'm a desperate lady caught on the desert island. Then a fish-topus shows up. He's like, oh, I'm going to fuck your shit. And then he does, and then they have a baby who is magic for some reason. King Triton, who's the king of the seas, and then Ursula, who's a lady octopus and deals with black magic. Because they are supposed to be brothers and sisters. So that means...
Well, that happened all the time
they're
back
half
in the
man,
day.
half lady, so that means there's a human in there somewhere.
I mean, if you think about
he's a fish, and she's an octopus. That means that one of their parents had to be a weird fish-topus.
Well, maybe.
Right? Well, what else would it be
Who
if they're
says
brothers
there's not
and sisters?
spliced G-scene? G-scene.
G-scene, huh?
It's G-scene.
G-scene, yeah.
Sounds
Anyways,
like some
Splicing
sounds
back
like
in
some
the
kind
day.
of
on an
fucking tea.
octopus,
If you play
you
Bioshock,
pretty much
anything's
have
possible.
a floating
Right,
head
right.
and like tentacle arm things going around a mouth. And if Ursula is in any way anatomically correct to a human and / an octopus, she's using the octopus arms as feet, right? Not as arms.
Right.
She's using them as feet.
Touche, yes.
That would mean, well, if it's anything like an octopus, the arms that lead into like
The fuck, man.
into a beaked mouth.
Yes.
But she's also using them as legs, so that would mean that it's a weird half-breed thing, whatever,
Half-breed
going
thing
on.
with bird beaks.
So that would mean
Vagina, yes.
that is
I got you.
acting as a human vagina. So inside of,
So like the movie
if you're
Teeth.
really getting into it,
No.
inside, if Ursula is a lady octopus, and the octopus arms are her legs, does that mean she has a beaked vagina? I think that's a fairly legitimate
It
question.
is, and I'd like to think yes.
She has a
I
beaked
mean,
vagina.
don't get me wrong. I'd like to think no, because I don't want my penis bitten off
That's
by a
really
big
fucked
vagina.
up. But, like, at
I'd
the
like
same
to
time,
think
like-
in this situation that probably yes has to go with the rest of the show.
If it's trying to go with like any anatomical correctness, you would think it had to be a beaked vagina.
Right.
Because an octopus does not have the olfactory, the lady
Right.
baby making parts inside the octopus
No.
tentacle things. That's the mouth.
Yep.
And it's solely a mouth and the beaked mouth thing. So that would, I'm assuming she has a beaked vagina.
That's a very technical term you used.
Beaked vagina is very technical.
Beaked mouthy vagina thing?
Yeah.
Well, another really weird thing too is like Ariel is a fish lady. So if her vagina, her whole lower body is that of a fish.
Yes.
Fish
But she
lay
turns
eggs.
into a human in that because
She doesn't know about human sex. She thinks sex is pretty much like her laying eggs like a fish.
So she would
and then
like,
the guy goes over and crop dust and like.
So she would just like go in
and
bed
paints
and
the walls.
throw
with
her
his
eggs
magic.
everywhere, waiting for the guy to come over and like jerk off on her eggs.
Yeah. But now she's a human at the end of the movie because that's the happy ending because you can't be
Did
a
she
weird
learn
mutant
how to
freak.
talk? I don't remember. It's been
She gets her soul back.
23 years as I saw it.
She kills Ursula dies. She was stabbed by a boat. She gets her voice slash soul
typical
back.
Disney movie. Kill the villain is a happy ending.
And then came
That's what
back to
Disney
the ocean,
teaches
so
you
you're a
kids.
human forever now. And then now,
So mermaid wasn't good enough? You're human now. Happy ending. Mermaid was not good enough.
sex is her laying eggs, and then the guy comes over and jerks a load off on him.
We've heard
Well, that's
this
what I
already.
do. That's why I
Human
got my
sex is
baby.
gonna be fucking weird for her because here's a guy flopping around just
You mean I
wildly,
should jerk
stabbing
off on
her
her
in the
face?
crotch with his penis. She's all gonna be
I'm
freaking.
all
What
confused.
the fuck is going on? Well, she's expecting it. She's a half fish below the waist there. So if it is even anything like
she's
a
only
human,
half fish below the waist? I thought she was full fish.
she's
below
fish
the
below the waist. She's a half
Okay.
fish. So if they're even trying to be humanly correct, the guy would have to have
Fish
a
fry
fish
fries.
boner.
Yeah, that'd make him a little.
Whatever
fucked
guy, not fish guy,
He wants to
whatever
fuck
his name
fish.
is, the prince, he does not have a fish boner. He has a man boner. And sex is going to be really weird for her.
Does anyone have a boner in Disney movies? I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like
Actually,
shit
the
just kind of
priest,
happens.
the
in The
priest
Little
during
Mermaid.
the Ariel Little Mermaid does have a boner.
Yeah.
I guess
And
it's
you
just
go
been
down
so long
slowly.
since I've seen
You
it, I
can
don't
slow
know.
it down, then there's like a little beep.
Well, I know in Shrek it happens. Like, show me Fiona again. I am.
Yeah, and then you see like the blanket move a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
did they just put a boner in a fucking kids movie?
Oh, absolutely. That's what they do.
It's
fucking
fucking weird.
fantastic.
It's funny.
I'm just saying, I kind of want to know if Ursula has a beaked vagina and how sex is going to work with Ariel, because she's pretty much thinking it's all fish sex.
Okay, we get it. They'll send a comment to you, man. Keep going.
I
If you
really
think,
wanna know.
okay, if you think, who is it? Ariel? No, not Ariel. What's her
Ariel.
name?
Ursula.
If you think Ursula has a beaked vagina or not, leave us a comment. We're happy to explore this again later. Thank you for listening. This has been Atlas.
Oh, this is C-Train.
This is Fenn.
And thank you for watching. We'll catch you later. Peace.
That's your cue.
I was getting.